What's going on, everybody? It's your man Rico, and it's time for Rico's Rants. That's right. And today I feel like ranting about guns. Let's rant about guns. Why am I ranting about guns? Because we just had another mass shooting in San Jose. I believe that puts us at 18, I believe, 18. Now, of course, it's 18 if you define mass shooting by 4 or more people being shot or injured in one go, which is, I believe, what CNN uses. So, I saw that, but I went and did a little bit more research myself, and I just went and just lined up, a whole bunch of them on the screen. We've got San Jose, Youngstown, Minneapolis, North Charleston, Fairfield, Indianapolis, Boulder, Atlanta. This is all this year, everybody. This is all this year. All right. Now, I'm not, I'm sure most people think I'm going to go the way of, oh, we need to get rid of all guns and yada, yada, yada. Okay, so let me go ahead and first off say I am not for banning guns. I'm not. That is a right that we have, and I don't see anything wrong with it. Mind you, people, we are only 5 months into the year, and just the ones I decided to talk on today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only talked about 8 shootings. San Jose, Youngstown, Minneapolis, North Charleston, Fairfield, Indianapolis, Boulder, Atlanta. There's still more. Personally, I don't believe you need more than 15 rounds, for self-defense, home security. You need anything more than that, what are you doing? Who's coming after you to where you gonna need like all these bullets and all these guns and everything to defend your home? Like, I get the self-defense argument and everything, but like after a while it becomes kind of excessive. It's looking like what the government or what the state governments of these certain states are doing, especially in my state, Tennessee. They're killing the rest of the requirements, to get guns. Like, they're making concealed carry, open carry, all that permitless. They're killing all the licensing, all the permits. You can just go and get you a gun now. That's it. Mind you, before, you could go to a gun show and get a gun, no problem. They're not doing no background checks, nothing. See, that's my thing. I don't have a problem with background checks. I think background checks are needed if folks are gonna go and buy firearms. If you're gonna go and buy some stuff that can kill somebody, you need to know how to use it and you need to be licensed to use it. But allowing people to just go and get it with no class, no training, nothing. They just, all right, you have the right to go get a gun, you can go get a gun. You're gonna see a lot, and it's gonna be more than people just shooting each other. It's gonna be people's kids, accidentally getting into their guns. It's going to be people that don't know what they're doing with guns, accidentally shooting themselves. It's about to get very violent here in a second, and it's not all going to be people against people. Some of it's going to be people against themselves. Oh, and just to clear something up real quick, because I just found this out myself and I did not know, and people don't say this enough, and I guess people might want to hear this from somebody that's not screaming MAGA or Trump 2020, but AR does not actually stand for assault rifle. It stands for Armalite rifle. Armalite was the first company to ever make that type of rifle. So AR-15 is just Armalite rifle 15. It does not stand for assault rifle. Please stop saying it. I know I'm going to stop saying it. So now you know. Let's be honest. This is not what's needed right now. If we're being honest with ourselves, what we're seeing right now is we're seeing the Republican Party throw a hissy fit and just start doing what they want to within their states or within their realms of influence. Georgia turns blue, the next thing you know, we gotta start making everybody available to have guns because we don't wanna piss off Marjorie Taylor Greene, right? And side note, fuck Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm gonna say that probably every episode until she's out of office, but fuck that bitch. So I say all of that, and I'm pretty sure you're asking, well, Rico, what do you think makes sense? What do you think people should do? What do you think should happen? Well, I got an idea. Registration, background checks, thorough background checks. Well, Rico, what about ghost guns? It says gun at the end, don't it? It should be treated like a gun. It just makes sense. But Rico, I should be able to have as many bullets in my magazine as I want to. It's for defense. How many people you trying to kill, man? You trying to kill just the person breaking in your house, or you trying to kill the whole fucking apartment complex? When I first moved to Memphis, I lived in Binghampton. I lived down the street from Tillman Cove and Lester Community Center and all that. I lived up on Waynoka though. I was here maybe a month, and a little girl about 5 years old got killed by a stray gunfire on my street. And you know, like anybody, I didn't know her or anything. It's not like it was something that just like closely just really affected me, but it definitely made me think about what I was gonna do when I grew up, and I needed something to defend myself. You know, what do I really need? You know, am I out here doing something where people are gonna be shooting at me? No, I'm a musician. So my answer to that is, if you ain't out here doing something where somebody will be shooting a whole bunch of bullets at you, what do you need 30 rounds for? What do you need 50 rounds for? What do you need 100 rounds for? You're just showing off at that point. It's the equivalent of a big ass dangerous cod piece. You're just trying to make it look like you got a big dick. I know we may call where we live the war zone, but let's be real about it. This ain't no real live, I need 50 rounds war zone. No, I know some dudes been over to them war zones. This ain't it. This is not it. If you can't hit him in 15, then you really don't need the gun in the first place. If you have problems with depression, problems with suicidal thoughts, problem with anger, the last thing you need is a fucking gun in your house. I know I have issues with that sometimes. I get a little too angry sometimes, and because of that, I don't own any firearms. On top of the fact that I'm not doing anything where somebody's gonna be aiming at me, shooting a whole bunch of bullets at me, trying to break in my house or nothing. I don't do it like that. If somebody wants to hold me up on the street for my little wallet, my little $20 or whatever, look, it's yours, man, fuck it. I'm not finna die over that little money. I'm also not finna kill over that little money either. You feel what I'm saying? And some people will go, oh, Rico, that's kind of some pussy shit, da 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 da. Look, call it what you want to, man. If me giving up that little money gets them the fuck on, then cool. I'm good. In fact, the only time I ever thought I was ever gonna need a firearm was when January 6th happened, because I thought white people nationwide was finna start wilding. And, you know, thank y'all for not doing that, kinda, sorta. Not really. In conclusion, I'm all for the fucking right to own weapons and right to own guns and everything. I'm all for it. I don't think the government should be coming to nobody's house taking their shit. Nothing like that. But I also don't believe people need all the guns they say they need. And right now, what we're seeing is a hissy fit from the Republican Party. A hissy fit within the Republican Party that I don't even think half of them agree with. But unluckily, I happen to live in a state where they just don't give a fuck. So stay safe out there. If you got anything to say about this, you know, throw it in the comments, like, subscribe, you know, hit me up. If you want to hear me rant about anything, hit me in the comments. Let me know what you want to hear me bitch and moan about. Let me hear what y'all think about this. And y'all have a good one. I'm out.